Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Nets. The most feared offensive force in the arena, Kevin Durant, leading the way for his team as they get primed for action at Staples Center. Nets, Lakers, up next on 2K Sports. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, "The worst passes often lead to the best finishes." And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Marc Gasol is out there with Malik Monk. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
Now Harden. And here's Durant. Back to Harden. 4 on the clock. Good on the shot.
You know, for all the points he gets from long range, Harden does just as much work inside. It's not easy to take any one area away from him because he's such an elite scorer.
James finds Monk. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, you gotta love that assist by LeBron.
Irving against Monk. On the wing, Harden from outside the arc. The shot comes out, and Los Angeles the other way now. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand. Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know George got the ring, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And the Nets with possession here, following the score by the Lakers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
James goes in. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Now here's Durant with the drive. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by James. Pass to Monk. Out to James. For 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Now here's Griffin. Outside Harden. Shot to stop the run. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
And it's James with the jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Durant, no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. James goes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 10 points.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Durant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 so far. Pass to Durant. Now here's Irving. Harris outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
James attacking and slam dunk by James.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now here's Harden. Irving with it. Picked up by James. The three. Here's Harris. And the Nets, another three.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
James. Offensive board. It's James on the wing. Back to Davis. Pass to Gasol. Over to the wing. For three, Westbrook. Griffin pulls down the board. Brooklyn trailing. Durant, the pass to Harden. Off the mark there with a three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
James attacking, and it's James with the jam.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Brooklyn has gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Monk against Irving. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
James against Harris. And slam dunk by James.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We'll be right back after this word. He's one of the deadliest scorers in the game today, but Kyrie Irving is aware of his defensive responsibilities as well.
You know, I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out.
Well, Irving at 6'3" has the size and quickness to defend.
And that's an area, B.A., where he's improved, but he only needs to be average defensively. His scoring is elite.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Anthony is out there with Dwight Howard. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's Bazemore in a two-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Here's Nunn driving to the basket. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Back to Mills. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. He's guarded by Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team. 8-time All-Star. Howard made the NBA All-First Team 5 straight years. One of the greatest centers this game has ever seen when you look at his record.
Now here's Brown. Defense is right there. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And now entering his late 30s, Howard has embraced a new role.
You know what? He's done a nice job, B.A., of adjusting to what his body allows him to do now. Mentally, he's more comfortable and seems to be at peace. And he doesn't have to be the focal point anymore. He's fine being the spoke in the wheel.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Ellington, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Ellington. The Lakers with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And again, the Lakers, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Takes it inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Nunn. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Mills.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
And the Nets making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Here's Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
James is checked in for Bazemore. Durant, he's checked in for Brooklyn. James Harden comes in for Brown. And James throws it down.
He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
Harris outside. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Harris has got 8.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
James goes in. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. James outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And some changes here for the Lakers. Gasol's checked in for Anthony. And it's Monk in for Ellington. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Harden, the pass to Durant. Up and over Gasol. Durant, no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And the Nets miss again. The Lakers have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And finished off by Westbrook.
He's been one of the best passing centers in the league for a long time. Gasol is patient and makes really good decisions.
Durant against Davis. Pulls up at the elbow. Yes, on the jumper. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot, and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden, good.
Circus shots, creative shots, they're a specialty for Harden. There's a reason why he's won a few scoring titles. He knows how to get it in the basket.
And it's James with the jam.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Irving with it. Tries it from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Nets.
Irving has the touch needed to do damage from just about anywhere, including from there.
Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And so it's Los Angeles out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They need to give more energy and effort on the boards. Rebounding delta has been one of the main issues. Probably they're getting bullied. I'm not sure that they have the players to change that.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. James Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this, after a year or 2, perhaps, even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
Harden finds Durant. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You add it up. His brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do. Clearly out of sync to begin this half, 0 for their first 3 attempts.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight, one sweet one after another.
Durant, that one off the back iron and out.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
The 3, James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Harden. James against Brown. James, that's good. James has got 9 points now in the second half. Irving, the pass to Brown. Now Johnson. And here's Mills for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That one on none.
Yeah, you know, the Australian Mills continues to prove his value. I mean, he's extremely good in the locker room. He hustles all the time. And he's a guy who earns and demands respect because of his attitude and consistency.
Wawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Pass to Bazemore. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Bazemore's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. The Nets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Wawu Cabarro. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Mills. Here's Claxton. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Wawu Cabarro gets it to go. Give him 8.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
James, right side. Shots blocked. Here's Wawu Cabarro. Nunn defends. Ooh, Howard with a block.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Ariza comes in for Howard, and it's Ellington in for Bazemore.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. There's the triple. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the lob. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Outside, Brown.
Lakers foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
The 3 is up. Ariza can't get it to go. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Mills. Outside, Brown. Brown draws the double. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. He's got 11.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Ariza. Back to Nunn. There's the 3. That shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Kick out to Brown. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Johnson. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Pass to Nunn. Anthony outside. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Trevor Ariza, Wayne Ellington out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Johnson passes to Johnson. Excellent D there from Davis. And for the Lakers, they're shooting very well. 66% for the game and looking really strong. Lets it fly. And too long on the shot.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Johnson with a bucket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And for much of his career, Jordan has been surrounded by unbelievable talent, Clark.
Well, you think about it, B.A. Paul and Griffin in L.A., Durant, Irving, and Harden in Brooklyn.
LeBron.
I don't know how you get much better than those 5.
Russell Westbrook.
Pass to Davis. Johnson against James. Here's Gasol. Outside Monk. Knocks it down from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Carter, the pass to Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Davis. Gasol inside, covered by Johnson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Nets. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot, checked by Davis. And Davis with the block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. The Lakers with a rebound. Westbrook's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gasol finds James. Drives to the hoop. And it's James with the jam.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers in a lot of caps. What a night.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Carter. 5 to shoot. Driving in. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. James attacking and slammed dunked by James.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
Outside Johnson to halt the run. Rejected by James. And they'll keep possession. And he gets it back. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Jordan inside. He's against Gasol. It's stolen by James. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Outside Johnson. Carter against Westbrook. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Off target from 3-point range.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful.
Oh my goodness! Disrespectful.
Hey, when we talk about passing centers, Marc Gasol has to come up as one of the best currently and maybe ever.
And we've got to see that sensational Mobile 1 block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. Monk covers, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Bazemore comes in for James. And the Nets also making a change. Mills is checked in. Tries to snap the cold streak. Ooh, Howard with a block. Carter against Westbrook. Pass to Bazemore. And here's Monk. From downtown. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Westbrook with it, and it's Mills picking him up. To the inside, pass to Bazemore. Takes a 3, drains the triple.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ariza's checked in for Gasol, and it's Horton Tucker in for Russell Westbrook. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 37. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now we present our new Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Outside Mills, pass to Johnson. Now here's Carter. Can't cash it in from close range. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-4 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. Johnson passes to Johnson. Lets it go from 14. Rebound, Anthony Davis. James, right side. 4-3. Again! What an avalanche!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough. So we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.